Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on first down. Dances away. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. He's going to run it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for a gap, it's Young. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for the score. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Number 14.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Jones wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Young. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Quarterback checking the play. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Jones to throw. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. He's going to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Tide! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On second down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Jones wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. The play-action fake. He'll get rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Brings up second down.
Jones to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football game.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He wants to pass it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Quarterback will audible. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Lexington. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jones wants to throw it. Now improvising. Myers on the move. Finds a man by himself. The senior coming through and making a nice play. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they're going to continue to highlight this guy in the passing game.
Running back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going up top. inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. And they swarm him under.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. First down here for the offense. Jones to throw. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Now,
here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Young. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Coral Cadets, the world-famous 12 fans, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. With the catch, it's Hale. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Tide!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Jones wants to throw it. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Going up top on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Out of the gun to give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Jones to throw. They're working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just...
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Jones wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They go to the ground. Discards a man. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Getting some heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's what...
Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 5th.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jones wants to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Big cut there. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. From the gun. Give on the inside. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown tie! And the pummeling has started. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can...
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jones to throw. Going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some...
Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the run, it's Young. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Give to the running back. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Off the play fake. Dances away from the heat. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. One more play to pad the stats. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback extends the play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Got to give the defense.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Young. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Jones to throw. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll fire to his right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Snap from the gun on third down. He'll pull it down. Made a defender miss. And it's still making moves. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Hale. Tackled there by the defense. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're going to throw it again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass hits, picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also...
Here comes that Alabama offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish...
He's got it inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking for space. It's Young. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Jones to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations.
Excellent field position here for the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Quarterback adapting. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so...
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too.
He'll take the deep shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown Tide!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll try to run for it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Quarterback checking the play. Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He's going to the right looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They want to finish the season. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! What a catch and run for 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A third and long coming up here. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Gonna run it. It's Young. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. Oh, he got loose. The ball pops out. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! A first down for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown tie. And the route is... Line gets set, first down. Quarterback will audible. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going over the top. Got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. With the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. He's going for the big play. And that pass is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it.
Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jones to throw. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Alabama! Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Alabama will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.